Good day, everyone. My name is Baim.
My name is Zahran.
My name is Nata. My name is Alykha.
And my name is Faiz.
And today we would like to tell a story.
I may or may not speak for the trees, but regarding a story that you're about to see, it might actually happen. But there's more to this story than what's on the page, so please pay attention while I set the stage.
We opened in a neat field, a city they say, that was all plastic and fake, and they like it that way. A town without nature, no one living tree.
This is Ted, our main protagonist. He may not be the most energetic guy around, but he's the guy with big dreams. Ted used to have a friend. Or was it just friends? Who knows? Her name was Sarah, and she had a very big ego. From the very first time Ted and Sarah met, Sarah had an obsession, a wish. She wanted to see a tree, a real one, a tree that grows out roots and branches, a tree that can bloom up flowers and have leaves falling down. That was the only thing she cared about all day long, nearly every day. Sarah and Ted talked about trees, but Ted was the only person that could understand her. Every time Sarah tries to spread her thoughts about trees, everyone thinks that she's crazy. People would call her a maniac, a lunatic, and out of her mind. Until one day, on her birthday, Sarah had disappeared. No one knows where she had gone to. In fact, no one really cares that she just disappeared like that. And everyone just forgot that she even existed, but not Ted.
Tomorrow is Sarah's birthday, and Ted is very eager to continue her wish. He is on a mission to find a tree. Hi, Ted.
Hi, Grandma.
How are you?
I'm good, and I want to ask you a question. So, you're old, right? And if I want to find a tree, where would I get one?
Pardon? What did you say you want to find, son?
Well, a tree.
I know a place, alright, but don't tell anyone.
Okay, sure, Grandma.
At the end of the town, there is the ancient place, and there was an old woman. Many people heard the answer. Ask her, and she knows.
Thanks, Grandma.
Yes. Along came the way where Ted gathered up his courage. According to Granny Mama, the onsler would only open its door for a teeny bit stuff. 15,000 and a dollar.
Hey, what are you looking for, little boy?
I'm looking for the Onceler. Perhaps you have heard of that name. And I'm looking for a tree.
The what? No, she's long gone, and no trees. They vanished years ago.
But wait, I bought these.
Fine, put them there and sit yourself down. It's gonna be a long story.
But I don't like long stories.
Just shut up and listen to me. It started a long time ago, when I was a foolish, reckless woman.
She just said it all happened a long time ago. The author was an innocent, youthful woman with dreams to achieve. Her biggest will was to be a great and successful entrepreneur of her own. So that she roamed far, leaving her home way back behind, and her family, well, they couldn't quite put their expectations on her, since she's a woman of failure. But yet she needed to prove them wrong, and so as she arrived in the paradise on the earth through Vala Forest.
Oh, what a humble abode. Birds soaring high in the sky, bears prancing along the trees, and don't come for me. For them fish, they sing.
This might be my home satisfying ever. I don't know what happened.
She wanders around the forest for a few more time until suddenly a big, tall, truffula tree caught her attention. The onsler thought its tuft would be a perfect material for her invention, the knee.
Someone wouldn't really mind if I just chop one, right? And with all his strength, he began to chop and chop until finally it fell down. And not long after, boom, came a flashing thunder, followed by a sudden appearance of a short, fluffy, orange figure. The animals were shocked, presumably terrified of the so-called forest spirit.
And what do you think you're doing, young woman?
You are?
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I speak for the trees as the trees of the tongues. And I'm asking you, madam, on the top of my lungs, that thing, that immoral thing that you just did, is not going to happen, not on my watch.
There's no cause for alarm. I just chopped one tree, and I am doing no harm.
Madam, respectfully, who wants to buy that thing?
How dare you? This thing is the greatest thing ever made. It is a pinnacle in history. You'll see, one day, everyone will be wearing this meat.
But man, you can't be cutting down trees, especially for something like that. Cutting down a tree is downright the most disgraceful, disgusting, and horrible thing someone can do.
You can be serious, man. It's just one tree. No biggie for real. Alright, fine. I'll go if you're so irritated by it.
And so the Onceler headed back to his hut, preparing to leave the other day. Or was he?
And now, your time is up. Come back tomorrow.
But wait, there's gonna be more.
I said, your time is up. Go away, kid.
Well, fine.
Amidst the dark and quiet night, Death walked back to his house, but it seems like someone was following him in the entire time.
Didn't expect to see you soon, Dad Wiggins.
Oh, here. No, wait, there's gonna be a misunderstanding.
I'm afraid not. I know what you are doing, young man.
What am I doing?
You know, I have a small business, and the business is a fresh air. It has been in my hand for years. And you, standing out of a change of reading it? What is it even about? A tree? Come on, man. It's not how the world really works.
A tree? Wait, how do you know all about this stuff?
I can see into everything you do, young man. And this is a warning for you. If I see you walking into the edge of the town, do you know Zahran, right?
Yeah, she's my best friend.
And what happened to her?
No one knows.
That's all you need to know. Run along now. It was a nice talk we had, and I hope I never see you again.
The next day came a goat Ted with his little gift for the onslaught came back at the exact same spot, exactly the same time.
Hey, old woman, I'm back.
Wait, why did you come back?
As I told you, I was curious.
Back to the old story. Remember when the monster agreed to leave the forest? That moment immediately, let me tell you what, this is what he's been doing instead. The sneak, made from truffulous trees, tufts, was a big success as an invention. And the sales are breaking the market. And due to high demands, the Onceler once again made an awful decision. Hey, stop this. You promised not to do any more trees.
I'm sorry, okay? Alright. The fact is that my business has been growing. And this, the tree, has just exactly the thing I needed to make more money.
No, I can't let you do this. Without no more trees, the animals can't live.
Sure they can. It's just some trees. You see, my sneak business has been growing so well. A sneak is what everyone needs. In fact, I'm going to continue chopping and chopping more trees and growing my business. And of course, nothing can stop me. Like, how big can I be, right?
And so, the Onceler did exactly what she said. She was so satisfied with her growing business and continued to chop down more and more trees. But chopping down trees with an axe was not enough. So, she invented a super axe hacker which can chop down 4 dozen trees a day. She then made factories after factories, causing great harm to the environment. But then there was another problem. Where would all the workers stay? So, she made houses and jobs on a 12-lane highway.
But the animal, oh, the poor animal that once thrived in their habitat could no longer have a place to sleep and eat.
Since there are no more truffle fruits left, all the poor barbaloots are all getting the crumbs because they have gas and no food in their tummies.
The giant factories emitted such a molecular smoke, so the poor swarmy swans, why they can't sing a note No one can sing who has smoke in their throat.
The machines that are on every day and every night create such nasty leftovers. But where does all that waste go? She's glumping the ponds and rivers where the hummingfish hummed. No more can they hum, for their gills are all clumped.
So the Lorax had no choice but to send all those animals away, since they cannot eat no more, sing no more, or hum anymore. But where did they all go, since this was their place all along?
I am the Lorax, and I fail to speak for trees. A tree falls the way it leans, so be careful which way you lean. So here I am leaving one last message, a word which is unless. And only when the last tree has been cut, and the last river has been poisoned, and the last fish has been caught, will the onceler realize that she cannot eat money.
You're a selfish woman. How long have you been living here?
35 years. Can you imagine? Like, for 35 years, I had hid myself here. Wait, but maybe I can still make a difference, young boy. I see something in you. A charge. Here. This is a seed of the truffula trees. This is what you wanted, right? I've been saving this seed for so long, waiting for a perfect time. You are brave and you have a real passion. You're in charge of the last of the truffula seeds, and truffula trees are what everyone needs. Plant a new truffula and treat it with care. Grow a forest, then maybe the Lorax and all of his friends may come back.
Ted eventually earned his prize from the onslaught, and now there's just one more thing to do. Uh-oh, it's that.
Hey, stop right there. We've talked about this, haven't we?
There's no way I'm giving you this seat. You've been lying to every single one of us, including me.
You don't have even any proof. How could you say so?
I am the proof. I remember when the trees everywhere, and I remember when the leaves falling out. I remember when the dirt scattering all over the place, and I remember when we have fresh air, not the trashy air that you sell.
Oh, this album. Such a bunch of nonsense to say.
I have something, alright?
I am the Lorax, and I speak for trees. I do trees are non-existent and no more. And I'm telling you, you're one of the most horrible and disgraceful men I've ever met. Telling air when you can be free, and sending anyone to jail because you speak up for the truth. I am the Lorax, and I say, let it grow.
Wait, what? How did you know?
Oh, trust me, I know everything. Now, I need you to get out of this town so fast, young man, or else something bad will happen to you.
With the help of Grammy Norma and the Lorax, Ted then plants the very first truffula tree in Needville.
The onceler, happy with the sight of the truffula trees growing and the birds singing, finally went outside for the first time in 50 years.
Thank you for speaking up for trusting me. Without you, I wouldn't have changed my mind. And at the end, they all live happily ever after.
How bad can I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad can I be? I'm just following my destiny. How bad can I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad can I be? How bad can I possibly be? Well, there's a principle in nature.